Back with the video. Ayato's autograph is actually being auctioned off. At least it's worth something. Saya finally found a partner for the festa, Kirin. Since their coordination is work, they decide to strengthen the board and head to the city to go shopping for a gift for Saya's father. After having trouble finding something, Kirin asks what her father's like. Saya replies that he's basically a mad scientist. It's Kirin's turn to pick something to do. She asks Saya to teach her how to swim. Left alone in the pool, Kirin crashes into another student who immediately freaks out. Matt challenges her to a duel. Recognizing her as a Sudokan rank 1, she backs up, but when she makes fun of Kirin for not being able to swim, Sai whips a boogie board at her head. So she challenges Sai instead, who takes her out in one shot. Sai tells Kirin she needs to start sticking up for herself. She needs to be more confident, especially since she was rank 1. Their bonding pays off at the next training session when they beat Ayato and Jules' score. Dirk, Revolve Students President, requests Irene, who is in the school discipline center, basically a prison, to destroy Ayato in the Phoenix Festa. At the opening ceremony, Chairman Mesa announces their I'm dying. Ayato catches the chairman's eye and has a strange feeling. The announcer go over the rules. 256 pairs will fight until the top 32 are determined for the finals. If both team members' school badges break or they lose consciousness, they lose. Julius lifts the first match up to Ayato, who makes a show of breaking his chains, winning the match with one swing. They may have to maintain a level of secrecy so nobody discovers Ayato's limitations. Ernest's inventions are revealed: the two autonomous robots, ARD and RMC. ARD gives the opponents 1 minute to attack them without retaliation, trying to put on show when RMC shoots him, dreaming him out. Their opponents are no match for the boss. Arms predicts every bullet's trajectory, blocking every shot with her own. As soon as the time's over, it's over. Sadra called in excitement after watching the boss fight. After analyzing them, he tells her to check customs if she hasn't received a new one. Oh my god, I'm dying here. Oh, COVID-19 hit bad. Ayaz and Julius run to catch Saya and Kiran's first match when they see a crowd watching surrounding a street fight. It's Inspiring noticing Ayato and Julius, she confronts them, but before she can cause any trouble, her little sister Priscilla steps in. Julius pointed out that Iron said her business is with Ayato, not her. It seems she is not there only to fight in the festa. Sai and Kirin match is decided with one quick slash and a single shot. Sai explains how she is able to use her gun in close quarters while they shower, but Kirin is unable to explain her assets. Saya lets Ayato and Julius in without a second thought or an ounce of shame, full Monty. In their next match, Ayato leaves the fight to Julius, dealing with their competition with ease. Afterwards, she awkwardly requests a head pat from Ayato for making lunch, feeling left out since she doesn't get any like Saya and Kirin. During the Lester's match against Irene and Priscilla, Gravis sees powers on this. What's this loot stuff? Okay. It requires use of blood, which is convenient, of course, because it's a hentai. Because Priscilla is a regenerative who can replenish her own blood, Claudia congratulates Ayato and tries to take full advantage of their alone time when Kirin calls, worried about Saya, who's lost again. During his search, he finds Priscilla about hassled by some thugs. Thanking him, she mentions Irene on her way. When she shows up, assuming Ayato is up to something, she almost attacks him, but Priscilla calms her down in time. It turns out that they're against each other. Irene confronts Dirk about her sister being attacked, but he couldn't care less. After she leaves, he gets his assistant to do a reading which predicts the sister's victory and sends her to talk to another school's president. Ayato and Julius show up at Priscilla's face after receiving a dinner invitation as a thank you for saving her. Irene reveals that she needs money because she owes Dirk a hefty sum but can't use the winnings from the festa to pay it off. She tells Ayato that her real job is to destroy him, which probably has something to do with his ogre looks. Now they're even. Priscilla worries about her sister, who completely changes whenever she wills the Graviseed. Ayato remembers Claudia talking about how ogre looks can alter their users. When he shows up, he finds her asleep. Upon waking up, she attacks him until he snaps her out of it. Before she tells him anything, she makes him promise to enter her team for the next festa. The ogre look she wills shows its users their deaths in their dreams. Apparently, ogre looks can have their good or bad personality, and Oren's Graviseeds is one of the worst. Her and her sister were orphans on the run when Dirk showed up and gave her a gravity seed, saving them but also putting her in a debt. Iron goes on rampage the night before and drinks her sister's blood in preparation for the match. Ayato has a plan to counter the weapon. Even if his plan doesn't work, Julius refuses to lose the match no matter what cost. Iron isn't holding back either. She's given it everything she's got, blocking the Cerberesta with the gravity. It turns out it can cut through everything after all. And Ogre of the same caliber stops the Cerberesta in its tracks. They go after Priscilla, but the gravity isn't all offense. Iron creates a shield around Priscilla, taking the pair by surprise. Ada targets the Ogreless itself, but it's still not enough. Julius reveals that the straps is set, but it's no use. Ada gets a bad feeling. Arn is gone. The gravity seat has completely taken over. Arthur gets through to her for a second to save Priscilla from being completely dangerous. Suddenly, the Cerberus uses its own will to reach out to Ayato, who knocks the gravity seat out of Iron's hand, piercing it into the ground, destroying the overlooks. The match went on too long. Ayato collapses, giving away his secret. The rumors begin to circulate. Will they be able to win at this rate? What's the next episode to find out, I guess?